Ah. 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 Hi. Hi guys. Wow, my house is so empty. It looks like I'm moving. Hi guys. I'm exhausted. The unicorn baby is not he is gone. A long time no see, guys. Long time no see. Morning. My lips is not like hello. So today, let's talk about. I have to do my podcast because I caught up editing everything. It took me days. So I'm officially caught up with everything. My background looks empty because yesterday there was thunderstorm and good morning입니다. 한국 어제 비가 많이 와가지고 baby woke up because of the thunderstorm. So guess what? He stayed up till, he went to bed at 8, he woke up at 10, and then he was like, I'm not gonna go to sleep. So I left him, play. But we couldn't have him sleep in this room because the light of the lightning was too bright. So we moved into Mia's room. So I'm alive, but I have not gotten good night's sleep. My baby is officially not unicorn. So today's podcast is about how there is no such thing as unicorn baby. Maybe there is actually unicorn baby, but don't underestimate the power of baby. So I don't know if they use the phrase unicorn baby in other places, but in Korea, unicorn baby means baby who eats well, sleeps well, plays well. And the best order to do that is 먹, 놀, 잠. Eat well, play well, and sleep well. So that should be the cycle of a baby. So, when he was an infant, it was beautiful. He just ate and slept. Kind of, spit out in between, but good. No problemo, right? And then all of a sudden, starting last month, I think it was the month 5, where he all of a sudden transformed into a demon. So, why I think my baby did not turn or is not a unicorn baby is, one, he does not sleep well anymore. Back a couple months ago, he was eating well, sleeping well. So by 8, we had a perfect cycle of, we give him a bath, and then we, feed him, and then we read him a book, and then we put him to sleep. Maybe once in a while he'll be kind of like, actually, Mom, I needed more food, so we'll feed him, and then he'll sleep, and then he'll sleep till 2, 3 in the morning, and I'll just wake up and latch my boob on, and it's like perfect life, right? Guess what? That disappeared. Recently, we put him to bed at 8, so he's been sleeping well at 8. Recently, he's been 9. He screams. It's like, what's up? And of course, the first thing you're supposed to do when he wakes up is never feed him. So I look at him. What would be a good word? I watch him first. I investigate on him, on his patterns. I'm doing a research on this baby, right? I could write a good paper on my baby, but I look at my baby and I'm saying, let's see if he's crying because he's hungry, or if he's just in his the cycle of sleep pattern. You have the light sleep to deep sleep. Maybe he's in the light sleep and he just wants to cry, or or I don't know what's wrong. Maybe he doesn't like the temperature of this room. You know, we've thought a bunch of things, and in the end, it's like either like a burp or he just needed like comfort. Okay, so I comforted him for like 20 minutes, and then I put him back, and then like we go back to playing League of Legends, and all of a sudden, like at 10 or 11, he like screams out again. It's like. And at that time, he does not settle down. He's screaming. He's like, oh my god, he wants something from me. And I'm like, okay, my last option is to feed him, because the thing you don't want to do is feed him till he sleeps, because that could be a habit and that could go on forever. And apparently that's really bad for your gum in your mouth. So, or your teeth, I guess, once they start developing. So I try not to do that, right? And I'm like, wake up, baby, it's okay. So sometimes I just actually wake him up to feed him. So, you know, I go to the last option. I try everything. I comfort him. I rock him. I sing to him. I do A, B, Z, like all of the things that you can do to him before eating and before feeding him. It does not work. He's like, so that goes on for a good couple 30 minutes, 20-30 minutes. So in the end, I'm like, okay, wake up, baby. I turn the lights on. I have like a mini a mood light, and I turn it on, and I'm just like, okay, baby, it's just me and you, and we're just gonna feed you. So I feed my baby. And my initial thought, and if this was old Namu, then he will be eating, and he'll be kind of like happy. He'll be comforted from eating, and then he'll be like, okay, mom, it's time for me to sleep now. That was his face like 3 months ago. Now it's yum 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 yum, and he's like, okay, it's time to party. And I'm like, no. It's not time to party. It's not club time, okay? You need to sleep. Luckily, he doesn't whine, but he just murmurs, or he just what is ungwari in English? He just babbles, you know. He does like a goo goo gaga da da ga. He just keeps doing that for hours and hours. So yesterday was a little better because he went to sleep within 1 hour. 2 days ago, I was very tired, and I put it, we had the same pattern. I put him to bed at 8, he wakes up at 9, he wakes up at 10, and then starting from 10, I was really exhausted, but he did not sleep until 1. That whole time, he was just like, yeah, whoa, wee, ow, crawling, rolling left, right, front, back, hitting me there. I'm like, okay, I did not sign up for clubbing right now. It's like, should I be playing some club music right now? You know, so like, here's Jinri trying to put this baby to sleep, and you know, I told you guys, Jinri will never feed the baby and put him to sleep while feeding the baby. You know, I said that 10 minutes ago, right? Now, Jinri, screw that. Just latch on and just pass out. That's been like in my mind, just going on, be like, just sleep. And I latch him, and he's like, and he keeps doing that, just on and on, like on and on and on and on, and I'm like, So here's Jinri, super tired, because usually I wake up at 6 or 7 because that's his start time, his morning routine time. So I try to keep that consistent so that he can sleep well at night, because if you are a human being and you have a limited amount of nap time, then your night sleep should be long. But this baby does not affect him. And so I was, I'm trying to put him to bed, and I'm doing all this. So he rolls around, and I just turn my back and I look at the phone. I try not to expose him to the phone as much anyways, like at all, to be honest, like at all. So here's Mia and I when he comes by. He's like about to look at our phone while we're doing our phone. We put the phone down. Oh shoot, we put the phone down right away. And we're like, "What's up?" You know, or if he's about to do something and like, you know, we're like checking something on the phone, we'll be like. So anyways, so that's where I realized the unicorn baby thing does not exist anymore. So I think he gets maybe like 3-4 hours of sleep and then he wakes up and he like screams out, or he doesn't. Luckily he doesn't scream out, so in that part maybe he could be a unicorn baby, but he doesn't scream. He just plays around and he just talks to me. So like I try to put him to bed. Things I do is I play the music. I have like this device that plays the white noise or classical night music, you know, da 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 da. You know, that's like ringing in my head too, so I'm getting tired, but this baby's not getting tired, and I pat him, I give him that like, please go to bed or no. And then if it doesn't work, then what I do is I turn on the dim light. And then I just call my mom, be like, "Hey mom," because guess what? It's morning time there or afternoon time. So, you know what I was thinking? I was like, you know what? Maybe I should stream for the EU's viewers. Why not? Since the baby wakes me up at 11, and then if I stream, perfect timing, right? So, yeah. So in that sense, the baby sleeping is like gone. That beautiful 8, 9, 10 hours, my baby just has this nice pattern and he just sleeps for 14 hours, does not exist anymore. So that's that. Another thing is car seat. I have no clue what's wrong with the car seat, but whenever he sits on that car seat, first time it's okay. Like when we get on it, it's okay. Then the second time, it's not bad. He's just kind of like, I don't like this. I want to be free. But then, like, you know, I comfort him and I play with the toy. I have like a Pororo. Do you guys know Pororo, right? The Korean penguin guy. You know, I play with him with that toy. He's like, ooh. He's like happy. And then he like sleeps. So the second time we're in the car, it's okay. And then it's like the third or fourth time, then it becomes a disaster. He'd be screaming, be like, and a lot of books tell me it's okay for the baby to scream. It's like if you hear the baby scream for like an hour, you get paranoid. You just want to like rip your head off and be like, so car seat has not been a good experience for him. I think it actually also started with me injuring the baby in the car seat. So initially, when he was a beautiful infant, when he didn't know anything, when he was sitting in the car and we put on the safety belt, he just looked outside the window and he's like happy. But then one time, since I usually don't do the seatbelt, it was usually me and my husband doing it. Well, one time I had to do it because his side was very small. So he's like, Jinri, why don't you try? And me not knowing the secrets to putting the seatbelt on. Did you know there's actually secrets to putting the seatbelt on? There's like actually like a know-how. Like you guys have to know this. It's like mark it on your notepad, right? I pinched our baby with the seatbelt thing. So obviously the baby's like crying. So I think it like paranoid, like it gave him trauma of sitting on the seatbelt. So, oh my God. So yeah, but apparently the seatbelt can get loosened. I didn't know that. Like there's a secret button that's like hidden. So I'm supposed to loosen it first and then pull the side seatbelt like and the front part, but I didn't know about the front, like the loosening. So trying to put him in that like tight thing, it did not work. So seatbelt was a big issue. However, remember, if the car is running, you're not supposed to, you know, unbuckle the seatbelt and take the baby out. So, and like we were running the highway, so we could really stop in between. Though I did tell Mia, like, get off the highway so you can stop and we can put him, you know, we can kind of calm him down. He's like, oh, it's only 20-minute drive. I'm like, your 20-minute is completely different to the baby 20-minute, but he never understands. So in that sense, our baby is not becoming a unicorn baby. He's just kind of a little fussy baby thingamabobbers. Also, another thing is feeding. Initially, our baby, if I latched my baby on, he'd be like, nicely, super nicely, happily, just. Now he's like, yup yup, oh oh, or yup 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 yup, yeah. And if we go outside, like to department stores, that he does not focus, so he doesn't get the enough food, like enough amount of food for that time period. So that's why it has a negative circulation of when he reaches to the car seat, he's both tired and hungry. So that's why we can't comfort him just by talking to him. So yeah, that's my life, guys. I thought our baby was very tamed and calm and responsible. I realized it was all just a fake. Once he started getting emotion and a sense of like feelings, he starts screaming. So that's why I have not been able to stream my normal time, because like I said, at nighttime, since he's screaming his like butt out and he's like, give me something, do something for me, I cannot wake up early. And by the time I wake up, today I woke up at 8:30. So I'm just like, okay, either I'm gonna stream at like 1 or 2, which I could, but then, you know, if I do that, then I have to like skip editing or doing the K-pop dances. So I was like, okay, well, you know what? Today is doing K-pop dances and editing. So I've just been having to manage a lot of stuff with this awful baby pattern. But today I'm back. Hopefully my goal is at least to stream once every day before October ends. Though this Halloween I don't think I can do anything for you guys, or I could dress up like a crazy like ajumma and show up on stream, which I do want to, but we'll see. So this was I think that's all for my unicorn baby. Anything that I realize he's not a unicorn baby. Oh, and he now starts rolling and he started crawling, guys. So now this mat is like, we have a mat in our living room for the baby. Well, it's kind of pointless because he keeps rolling off the mat, and like if he rolls, then it hits his head, and we're just like, okay, mommy and daddy brain is already stupid. We don't want you to get more stupider by hitting your head on the wall, on the floor, right? So yeah, like today I look, yeah, I know. So I realized when people say the best time to see a baby is when it's nicely wrapped in a cloth and sleeping, I can kind of understand. I've lost a lot of weight. I don't know, can you guys kind of tell? I feel like I lost weight, but I don't know if you guys can tell, because I've been going through a lot of like exercising moment plus a lot of eating moments. So I don't know if it's being like you know, like if I'm losing weight or gaining weight, because I think I'm balancing it, but I'm very exhausted by the end. So now I know there are bumpers. We haven't gotten them because, like I said, we're moving in like 4 months. So we're checking if the size of our mattress will fit exactly so that we don't need bumpers. That's why we're kind of hesitant, but I'll have to double check. And honestly, we've already spent a lot of money on certain stuff. So for example, we'll be having a baby mattress, which will be another fun story for you guys. But in terms of unicorn baby, it has officially, I think, disappeared, and is now being, I'm starting to understand, you know, what it means to be inside hell. So for those who are Christian, I'm sorry I said that, but yeah, like it's not that bad, but it's bad. I don't know how to describe it. Like I think I'm able to withstand it, but at the same time it's like I can't withstand it. So I'm going through a two Jinri moment of like angel Jinri and demon Jinri, of like angel Jinri saying to me, Jinri, this is just the process that the baby is going through and will be happily ever after when he turns 10. You can wait till 10. You know, your mom had to take care of you for 10 years, right? And then there's the evil like demon Jinri telling you, Jinri, you've entered hell. You gotta run away. Like, leave the baby and go to US. Don't you remember the moments you enjoyed IRL streaming, K-pop dancing, and all those like stuff? So let's see. Anything else about Unicorn Baby? I don't put him to shower. He's eating, feeding, playing. Yeah. But anyways, so that is my life in terms of Unicorn Baby. I hope you guys still do get married and have a baby, but it just is crazy of when he turns into 6 months. Luckily, we have only experienced his teething, I think it's called, when he's about to grow his baby tooth. I guess 2 are coming out. He goes through a really heavy, really painful pain. So we, I think, only experienced that once where he was overheating a bit, and he was crying a lot, so like he wasn't off of me, and luckily he has been sleeping well in his now this feels like 20 questions. What, I don't know what it's called in English. What is it? Baby pouch? Like a kangaroo? Koreans use that a lot. Baby carrier. So he's been sleeping well in his baby carrier. So I don't know if you guys saw my Instagram reels or maybe shorts I had, where I'm dancing. I'm learning K-pop dances while putting him to sleep. And guess what? It works so well. So if you ever need to figure out how to put a baby to sleep, use a baby carrier. But that's Unicorn Baby disappearing for you guys, and I can understand why people say enjoy the moment when the baby is sleeping in his bed without moving, turning, twisting, flipping, rolling, crawling over. You know what's scary? I thought I just talked for 5 minutes. It's already 26 minutes. You know what that means? The baby's about to wake up within 30 minutes. So whenever I have free time, the time passes by so quickly. And then whenever I'm with the baby, then time doesn't go. What the heck? It's crazy. Time is crazy. Can you guys kind of realize how I'm going crazy? Oh, and I also have like baby diaper on my table, by the way. I have like baby diapers all over the place, just in case. Because he used to sleep in this room, and if it's like 3 in the morning, then I have to, you know, like... I know, I realize I'm talking really fast. I think it's... I started getting back, like, my brain a little. Like, I feel like my English feels more Englishy than before. Not saying it's perfect, but, you know, if 3 months ago it used to be like 20% English, I can't speak English. Now it feels maybe like 40%, 50% English, you know, my English back. Yeah, that's what it feels like, so... Oh, and our neighbor started doing the interior design, so we're gonna have really loud noises for this whole week. So my baby might all of a sudden wake up, just to warn you guys. So I might have to be like, okay guys, I'm out. So anyways, that's that. And then mommy podcast too. So I started another hobby. Surprise! You guys kind of expected it, right? So I'll tell you guys about my new hobby. Let me bring the book. I'll be back. So I started, my goal is within this year, I want to get a license in Korean cook. It's craftsman cook Korean food. In Korean, it's 한식 조리 기능사. So this is the writing portion. So like quiz paper portion that I have to take. And then I'll actually have to do a physical test. So this is the written test, and then the physical test where I actually have to make food will be sometime later on. But I have been studying this. It's only been 10 days, but I only get to study it maybe for like 30 minutes to an hour per day. I've been trying to at least read and know and do that. It's been hard. It's definitely been hard trying to do both, but yeah. So how I got started on thinking about getting this is my baby will be weaning food soon. That will be in less than 20 days. I counted actually just now, it was 19 days. So in 19 days, baby will start to eat food. Now, I don't know how it works in US. If you guys take care of a baby, let me know. But in Korea, there's actually a really good business going on in terms of weaning food. They actually do like a prep food for the baby, very healthy, and per food it's like 5,000 won, which is like $4. That's like McDonald's meal, right? So if you think about it, if a mom maybe, for example, like buys a whole month of food, what is it, like 5 times 30 is 150, right? 5, 3, 15, 0. Yeah, $150, right? And if that's like 10 moms, that's 100,500. Now if that's 100 mom, then it's $15,000. So I was thinking about doing that. Hopefully, maybe in the US. I know I talked to you guys about doing teaching Korean food too in the US, since I love cooking and everything. So then Mia was like, if you want to do that, you need some type of evidence that you can cook. And obviously my stream, I never did any cooking stream, or I don't have any background in cooking stream. So he was like, why don't you take an exam, or why don't you get this license? And I was like, it'll be easy, right? Also, by the way, this license is given by the government, so it's kind of like an official license. There are other licenses that companies give, or other like organizations, so those aren't as powerful as the ones that's given by the government. And there are a couple fun ones which I realized that I should have gotten. There was one for what is it, tour guide. There's a license for tour guide, and I wish I would have taken that throughout doing IRL streams, because I love taking you guys out to IRL streams. But here's the important part. Jinri, a little background about myself is I moved to the US back in 2000. Okay, that's when Jinri was 6 years old. And I only finished the first half of elementary first grade. So, Jinri has never taken Korean exams. Also, Jinri has never studied in Korean. Also, Jinri never studied other topics in Korean. The only way I learned Korean was through playing MapleStory, playing games, because I obviously had to trade with other people. And like MapleStory is a Korean game, so I had to learn Korean in that sense. But I never took Korean lesson. So trying to read this, guess you know what I'm doing half the time? Is translating Korean to English. Now, a lot of the things that they talk about in this book is related to safety. Now, and then this is what happens. Like, now I don't know it in English. I forgot the word in English. shoot. The hygiene, ergonomics, blah blah blah. We're also doing, yeah, food safety is also involved. There's also type of chemistry because we're starting with like germs and how germs are created, or how bacteria, or what is the size of 미생물. Do you guys know what 미생물 is? I don't even know it in English. Let's see, what is microorganism, right? Sanitization, thank you. So I'm like translating every single time. So I learned about fatty acids, that's 포화지방산, or I learned about let's see what I learned about, like what temperature milk is made, like how milk can be made. There's low temperature, high, long time, LT, HT, UHT, ultra high temperature. Luckily some of them are from English so I can kind of predict which one's what. And yeah, so it's kind of funny. And I'm learning about like chemical stuff, like carbon, like hydrogen ion was one of them. I learned about like I didn't really study that hard, I guess. I'm trying to think about it in English. Oh, fudge you. Anyways, and I learned about like like all these different things, and I'm sitting here like translating. So I logged on to Gemini on my phone, and like half the time I'm like studying, and I always do, hey Google, what is 위생관리 in English? okay Google. So hopefully I'll be doing that. Now in terms of this test, the test is like I said, both. Oh, okay, my Gemini woke up. Okay, not you. The test, I have to take the written portion. There's gonna be 60 multiple choice questions. Of 60, I just have to get 60%. So if I get 36 questions right, then I pass the written portion, which is not bad, but also bad, because I have to know the name of like microorganisms or type of testings you do in terms of checking if this is in terms of sanitization or some food safety terminologies involved, blah blah blah. Unfortunately, it's not true and false. It's multiple choice. There's no true and false. And then after that, there is the actual cooking part, which is gonna be really fun. Oh, and then written portion. Funny story. I'll talk about the cooking part, but written portion. I wanted to actually spend the time talking about it with you guys because I think you guys might also enjoy it. But there's actually a section where they talk about Korean cooking, as in what is the name of like the guy's bowl versus what's the name of the girl's bowl. So. Shoot, I forgot the name of the guy's bowl. The guy's bowl, the girl's bowl is piri, pare. Pari is the bowl for girl's bowl, and guy's bowl was something, I did not study that hard right yet. So there's like different names for that. And then you guys have heard of like 7 side dishes, 구첩 반상, or like 8 side dishes, like saying which side dishes will be going on, those type of meals. What's the name of what the king ate versus what's the name of what the nobles ate. So their meal when the meal that they give to the king is called surasang. If you guys watch a lot of Korean historical dramas, you guys have heard of the word surasang. 전하 수라상을 대접하겠사옵니다, blah 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 blah, right? You guys heard of that word. Now, if it's the nobles eating, then they say 진지. And then peasants are just like 식사. So there's different words for that. Every month they have different meals. They have like a special meal that you're supposed to eat for every month, and then what is contained in each set. You know, they have those, so it's pretty fun and interesting. Though, like I said, the vocabulary in Korean is very, 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 very hard for me. So we'll have to see about that. But I'm gonna take a practice exam. So luckily they have a lot of exams, but I'm hoping to take the first one in November. So hopefully within this year, I will get at least a writing portion passed, and then I'll practice the other portion. But if it's possible, what would be really interesting is if I can stream I'll be taking lessons for that. So if I can do that, then I'm hoping to maybe stream my lessons, which would be really cool. So that's that. And yeah, so now talking about the cooking portion, they test you on 30 different meals or techniques. They actually have like cutting the food into certain pieces is also a type, like how I have to double check it, but they have that. Or they have how do you make like kimchi jjigae, you know, some like more fishy, like grilled fish, you know, and do blah blah blah. So for that one, instead of me trying to study up on my own, I'm hoping to take classes on the weekends for like 3-4 hours while Mia takes care of the baby. But they say that's the hardest portion compared to the written section. So the written test section, about 40% of people pass, and then the cooking section, 30 to 35% passed last year. And a lot of people do say that time was one of the biggest issues, so you got to practice a lot. So I'll be doing that for fun. I don't know why I'm doing it, like I said again, but I think it'll be a good fun thing for me to do while I'm, you know, taking care of a baby. Because although I have stream and I'm busy editing, I need something that's kind of feels like a hobby for me, but I don't have that right now. Even like me dancing to K-pop feels like a hobby / exercise, but it also feels like work to me because I'm like, oh my god, Liz Seraphine came back last week, blah blah blah. So I know I have swimming, but that's more like exercising, and that's like 30 minutes. I cannot go on past 30 minutes, but anyways. But I needed something that's using my brain more often, since I realized that my brain has been very dead. So hopefully I'll keep you guys updated on how I'm doing with this, and maybe I'll have like a day to teach you guys fun stuff in this. But yeah, hopefully, yeah, I'll see about that. But we'll see. I might be doing some cooking stream in between for you guys then. So that is my new hobby. Hopefully it'll go well, and hopefully if this goes well, I'll be doing that for maybe my future career. We'll have to see, though I still want to work at a company, but we'll have to see what I want to do. Though I also want to still continue streaming, but yeah, I'll have to see about that. 이유식 만드는 방송이요? 저도 그거를 여러 번 생각했는데 딱히 없어. 근데 몇 번은 해드릴 것 같아요. 근데 진짜 별거 없어요. Stream the cafe. Learn from Hachu. Stream the cafe. What cafe? So yeah. Anyways, that's that. And then anything else I wanted to talk about with you guys? I have a lot of things to talk about. Today is just talking stream. And I think I'll try to keep a date of doing certain things. So I'll try to do like Monday, Wednesday, Friday stream at least. I know that's a lot, and I'm like, I tell you guys I have to study. I usually study with the babies away because I don't have anything to do. And people say that it's important for the baby to see what the mom is doing, so it's better for me to be on my phone it's better for me to be reading a book than be on my phone. That's what I wanted to say. Don't be on your phone with the baby. So, you know, I was thinking of other things to do with a book, and that's why I decided to study this. Though he has been very needy of like hitting me with his head, being like, play with me, mom. And I'm like, I'm studying. So yeah. Hi. Anyways, so that's my new hobby. I have that. I have story. That. Okay, I have 2 podcasts. And I think once I finish taking this exam, the next thing I want us to study was AI. My auntie wanted me to create some videos related to using the saju, the fortune telling thing. And I wanted to do that with K-pop. I wanted to find the fortune, like the 궁합. The, what is it, like the fortune telling between like K-pop idol and me, to see if we can get like we're in good terms. So I'll be doing that, but I think initially I'll have to finish taking this. Like I have to finish studying this and passing this, because I don't think I can study more than one thing. But if I do pass this, then I think I'll be studying a bit of AI related stuff, and I'll be going back to AI content. Hopefully, we'll have to see. But there's fun things I wanted to try. Like I wanted to try this prank that I saw, where you can, someone takes a picture, and in the picture you ask AI to create like a random guy, and like I wanted to, debate Mia. Being like, Mia, this random guy came to your house. Or, have the baby sitting on top of like the I can crop the back part and have him like on top of the what is it, like refrigerator, or like have him standing up or something. Like do fun things with AI like that, and then prank him. So oh, you hate that kind of prank? But it'll be funny. So I'm hoping to, I was thinking of doing that, and then playing with other AI tools. There's really cool ones out there, and I've been getting a lot of emails asking me to review their product too. So I thought of going back to doing that once I finish passing this exam. So that's why this year I only have a month and a half left, but I have to pass this so that I can move on to doing other studies. My mom saw my fortune, and she said my fortune is studying. So she asked me, why don't you become a professor? And I said, F that. I don't want to be a professor. Well, here I am studying all my life, so I should have maybe been a professor then at this point, right? But anyways, that's the plan. Other things I wanted to talk about with terms of my life that I can upload on my podcast. I don't have that much. I don't think I have that much. This week, I'm continuing back to college. MBA. Should I have a donation bar somewhere for my MBA? I'll be doing K-pop this Wednesday. Podcast. I'll be talking about any fun things that happen. Oh, by the way, I uploaded my first video on my K-pop YouTube channel. I lost 20 followers. It's because I don't do K-pop reactions anymore. People unfollow me, which was kind of sedgy, but oh well. What can you do? I saw the graph, and I was almost at 12K. So I have to get 50. It's okay. Like, I like doing reaction, but one of the things that I realized... Oh! AAA is coming up, so I'll be doing AAA nominee prediction, and maybe doing a review on AAA performance. And I also thought about going to the movies by myself to see the Twice's movie. I don't know if it's still available in theaters, but I want to see that so I can do a review on it. Yeah! Oh, you missed my stream last week. I did the Mama nominee prediction, which, by the way, can't upload it. Ha! Cause it's DMCA effing Mama decided not to allow that. So maybe I'll put it up with shorts view. That's why people don't upload, like K-pop people don't upload full VODs anymore. It's pointless. People won't allow you to upload stuff. So. Oh, we saw Victoria's Secret already. Man, you guys lost a lot. So, missed a lot. Song of this year? Is that Mama? Mama nominee didn't have Song of the Year. Song of the Year? I think GD or Whiplash. So I'll be talking about a couple of nominees on Wednesday. And well, like, that's true. Oh, and then for K-pop, I was thinking of doing Nugu group shout out. It's called Nugu group shout out, which I talk about like groups that aren't that popular, and I wanted to like get to know them. So a couple of groups I wanted to look into was V-Up, and then there were other groups, because one of the sad things I like when I was watching Mama is like there was no one. So V-Up, and then yeah, there's a couple of groups I wanted to look into. So I'm trying to find groups that are not that popular. 아이브는 올해 너무 인기가 없었던 것 같아. 아이브 요즘 너무 사랑을 못 받았어. So trying to avoid the big companies and looking for like medium-sized companies. Like no one invites Dreamcatcher to Mama, man. Anyways, that's that. And then I'll be doing Monday. Today I'll be doing podcast like this. Attitude? Isn't it I've attitude 아니야? Attitude 어떻게 한대? Maybe that's when I was hiatus, but and then Friday either I'll be doing news or doing podcast or doing K-pop dance stream. So last Friday I should have streamed this, but I started on my I started doing, you know, it's Twice's 10-year anniversary that I told you guys. So I was like, you know, I want to go back to K-pop dancing. So I've been doing one dance per day in terms of K-pop. And so I was like, you know what? Let's try to film like 4 dances at once. It was a disaster. Oh my god. I've been sweating off doing that, but I filmed alcohol free, which I learned it, but it was so hard. I don't know how I danced to that. I learned alcohol free. Luckily, Cheer Up wasn't that bad. What else did I do? I did up to 4 days, right? And I have to film one today. So I was like, maybe I should do that right now. I'm trying to figure out which one I did. Oh, I have a list. I put up a list of songs I wanted to do because why is this like causing issue? But anyways, that's been on my list of to-dos. Oh, where is the list? I haven't done What Is Love yet. Let me show you guys the list. I cannot find. Okay, so I did Likey. And one thing that I realized is all dances are so easy. I plan on doing Fancy, Dance the Night Away, TT, 우아하게, What Is Love, Feel Special, Moonlight Sunrise. And it's like half of the song I already did it, so that's why I'm doing it. I cannot learn any more dances. Oh my god. I don't want to learn any more dances. My brain is so dead. Oh my god. So yeah. Oh, I only done 3? Okay, maybe it's because I added mix in between. Oh, that mix dance was also so effing hard. My mom's also watching my channel, and she's like, "Oh, you know that dance you did with wearing that blue outfit? That looked hard." I was like, "Yeah, it took me like days to do it." So that's the plan for this week, and then hopefully I'll get to do that. So I saw that too. Congratulations. That's like not bad. I can feel that I'm getting old. I don't want to admit this, but like I like don't have that confidence anymore that I had before. So it was pretty sad. I feel like I lost my confidence in doing the K-pop dances. Yeah, so that's probably what I'll be doing. So I think knees make noise, back makes noise. There's like, for example, when I was doing the M mix dance, I don't have that MZ style dance move anymore. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like, I don't know, it just feels very, I feel, when I see my dances, I feel very weird doing it. So that's why I was like, I'm getting old. But I'm doing it for the fun of it, right? And I'm doing it just to keep like my health. I'm doing it for my health, to be healthy. So yeah, and that's the problem. That's the problem with this is I want to do a bunch of, you know, like nice dances, and I want to learn them fast, but my memory is just so bad. Like I'll try to do at least maybe this right. I'll do like I'll show you guys how bad I am with learning a K-pop dance recently. So oh, that's true. My baby keeps asking who they are. No, I think for that one I'll try to do old K-pop idols. So Lee Chang-seok woke up, and he didn't wake up, sorry. Lee Chang-seok came back. He did a comeback like 5 days ago with his new song. So I wanted to do a B2B dance. Ti bang bang. Ti bang bang. So I think I'll be doing that one after finishing my 10-day K-pop or Twice thing, which was so stupid of me, but I'll be slowly doing that. Oh my god, Twice dance is so epic. Why did I do this? I'm torturing myself. But that could be a fun content, is how many dances I can film within like an hour to see, because I have a baby that I'm supposed to, you know, like, it was so crazy. Like, I'm learning the dance while filming because I have limited time. Maybe that's why I feel like my dance performances that I film aren't 100% satisfying. For me, it's like 80%, like sometimes 70%. Like, I'm uploading materials that are 70-80%. That's why I'm like, maybe I'll work with the edits to make it like fancy. So it's nice just to do the chorus part. I don't want to do too much. So we'll see. Yeah, it's so hard to learn the dances, but I think I might just do a quick dance stream, maybe during K-pop stream. I won't have that much. Maybe I'll do the 30-minute K-pop learning and then do podcast. That's maybe I'll use my time well. So ever since I've had a baby, and you know, like, try to manage baby and streaming, like, well, I've been using my time very efficiently. It's pretty scary how well I use my time efficiently, and that's probably why I get so exhausted. Is, you know, I stream in the morning, and oh, no, let's see. So this is my daily life for the past like 3-4 months, ever since my mom left, right? Since I wanted to include stream is like a big part of my life right now, because I want to continue doing it. Not only does it give me like allowance, but it also makes me feel like I'm working. And one of the things that mom should be doing is working, not just taking care of baby period, but also working, so that you have something else to, do and focus on, not just focus 100% on the baby. So, but stream work really depends on myself and how well organized I am, plus how well I have, I can manage the time and everything. So every day since almost like most times, because not only am I streaming, but I'm also editing for videos, right? So it's been, I wake up with the baby, I feed the baby, I play with the baby, but in the morning, luckily he's in his happy mode, so I let him play by himself. So that's when I do all the house chores quickly, like do the like vacuum cleaning, wipe our baby's mattress, do the laundry if I have to do that. I have to do the dishes, or like organize the dishes, and then like organize the bedroom and everything. And then baby's like whining. That means he needs to sleep. So I'm like, okay, baby, let's time to sleep. Sometimes I play with him, and so I'm like, okay, the first nap that my baby takes, he goes to bed right away, because it's like his happiest moments, right? So I just tap him for maybe 5 minutes, then he sleeps. So I put him to bed, I put him down and he sleeps. So I run to my room. Now, before doing that, since I want to use my time efficiently, what I do is I turn on my computer. While I'm doing the house chores, I turn it on, and I have OBS set up with everything, so that when I'm, out of there. Now, it depends on the day, but if I'm doing the mom podcast, usually I want to wear nice mom look style. But if I'm doing K-pop, I have to look nice, right? So, I have to change in between, check out my hair, do something with my hair, or see if I should wear glasses, right? And I stream for an hour or two, or if it's editing day, then I'll just sit on here just quickly editing for an hour or two. I cannot have any time to be oh, let's watch some YouTube video. No. I only have 3 times per day to edit, right? So I have to use that time efficiently. So I'm editing quickly, putting on the comments below, doing everything ABC, and then baby wakes up. You guys always hear the baby being okay. I go to the baby, I feed him, and then I burp him, and I set him down, and I play with him. Now, while I'm playing with him, I have to eat lunch, because since I'm breastfeeding, I have to eat. No matter what, I have to eat. No matter if I'm tired or anything, eating is my number 1 priority. So I eat in front of him while playing with him. We have these buttons that he can press, so we press the button and do stuff. And then I do the other chores that I wanted to do. For example, clean the microwave. Now, those are the heavy chores. The daily chores are done in the first half. The second half are the heavy chores, throw the trash away, organize a certain place that I wanted to. For example, I wanted to organize here, or prepare for the carrot market, because we've been trying to sell things off. Or if I have vegetables that I wanted to do something about it, that I organize that. So that's my second half. But then I still have to play with him, because that's when he starts to get a little bored. So I do that. Now he goes to sleep. That's when I film my K-pop dances. Though if I'm really tired, for example, that night I only got 4 or 5 hours of sleep, then I just sleep with him. I'm screw K-pop. I have a bunch of clips of my podcast that I can upload, so I'll skip on K-pop this week or today. That's what I do. Or I dance to K-pop. It depends on how I feel. So I film K-pop for another hour. And his second sleep, he usually sleeps less than an hour, but approximately another hour. So, I do that. But it's funny, because remember, if I'm filming K-pop, I'm dressed up, right? I only put on lipstick for that one, for that one as well, because I don't have time to remove everything. But I when he's whiny, okay, wrap things up, obviously everything behind me is all cleaned up, but I have to set up my lights, move this lights on that side, and flip out the lights, organize this, check myself out, re-dance to it, practice the dance and everything. So like when he wakes up, then I have to put everything back, clean up the lights, and then since usually when I dance, I have a lot of hair flipping or hair twirling, so a lot of my hair fall on the floor, so I have to like vacuum that quickly, and then I pick him up and I breastfeed him, right? So I feel bad because I'm like sweating all over. It's like, okay, now you get the sweaty breastfeeding milk, right? So after that, I shower because I did my K-pop dances. I'm like, disgusting. And then that's when I play with him, plus start doing my studies or read a book. And I do that. I like learning about microwaves, or I learn about Korean food, blah blah blah. And then usually either Mia comes home early, or I put him to sleep again. That's his third sleep. I try to make him sleep 3 times a day. So during his third sleep is another like editing time. Oh!
Trick or treat. Guess our treat is a stream
Thank
and
you for the
yours
sub,
is this
thank
sub
you.
which can probably buy like one treat. Jinri good.
Yeah. So. Oh, 6 month. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. Anyways, where was I? So third nap is, what do I do my third nap? Third nap is also like the same thing. If I took a nap for my second nap, then for his third nap, then I do K-pop dances. Vice versa. If I didn't sleep my second nap, then I sleep during my third nap. So I usually sleep in between, and then I do like editing stuff. And then if I get bored, I'll do my Korean vlog and doing that. But for his third nap, he doesn't sleep well. He's a little tired. He's more tired than before and a little bit crankier. So that's when I get the baby carrier on, and then I learn my K-pop dances that I have to learn. For example, with the baby carrier on, I learned MX's new dance. I'll show you guys footages. I have learned the baby monster dance, and he sleeps so well in the baby carrier when I learn the K-pop dances. So he takes a nap for his third nap, which is like 30 minutes, so I don't do as much. But when he wakes up, that's when Mia's about to come home. Then I have to like cook dinner. If not, then I'm like, okay, let's order food this time. But then it's kind of like, okay, now I can relax, right? So we have all that. But see, the whole Jinri, like throughout the morning, did not play. I didn't do anything for myself. Like I've been quote unquote working, right? So if I put him to bed by 8, then it's League of Legends time. Or we usually watch TV, but I have not had any time to watch TV as much as before when he was an infant. That's why I couldn't watch a lot of recent Korean dramas out there or any TV shows. Like, for example, they had another fun variety show with JYP and Egg that I wanted to see, but I didn't get to see that, so I'll have to catch up on that. Maybe I'll watch that with you guys. I'll have to see. Like I said, it depends on this baby. And no, I have not watched World yet, and I am so sad. Like it's something's happening. Like I heard Faker was carrying one round, and I heard Faker was like throwing the other. So that's my life for you guys every day. So if I don't stream, I'll be either catching up on my edits or dancing to K-pop. But I think I'll just stream dancing to K-pop. One thing that I was a little hesitant on like streaming my dance to K-pop is I'm like, I'm trying to do things quickly, right? So I get nude right away. Because I have to change clothes, right? So like streaming plus the setup might take a while, but I figured out how to stream using my phone on the OBS. They have like a program out there that I tried and it worked. So maybe I'll try doing that. We'll see. But that's my daily life, and I know it's very exhausting. But I also realized that being on the phone is also a bit of a waste of time. And since now, like before, being on the phone was like acceptable because I don't have a baby. Now that I have a baby, I'm already spending my time with the baby. Like I'm devoting my time to the baby, that like I have to use my time wisely for myself. So yeah. Oh, and then obviously I swim in between my whole schedule, by the way. But that's my daily life right now. So I'm very busy. That's why I guess I'm okay not seeing people. I get to see you guys. And quickly talking to you guys, getting the updates, and and I get to study about different things. That's why I'm hoping to go back to doing a bit of studying stream. I don't know if it's either going to be AI or doing stocks. I have to pick one or the other, though Mia has been informing me a lot in terms of like stocks. I was like, maybe I should go back to stock. We'll have to see. But that's been watashi no life. And I went back to Japanese. So yeah, it's crazy. I think I have way too much things on my plate. But if I don't do a lot of things, then I feel like I would have had the postpartum depression. So I think it was very important for me to be this busy so that I have no time to be depressed. So I think that one moment where I had that very strong postpartum depression, I think I overcame it by doing a lot of talking and doing a lot of stuff and having a lot of hobby. So that's my life for you guys right now. Too much, I think. Like one part of me is like, oh my god, Jinri, that's way too much. You have no time. But then the other part of me that's like, hey, at least you're enjoying it, right? Even if it's grinding your life and you won't be giving like 100% best at it. For example, like K-pop dances, I tell you guys I'm giving like the 70% like best at it in terms of the quality of the dances. But like one part of me is like, I should do a really good job of it. But then the other side of me is like, if I focus on the perfectioning, then I will never get to upload dances this fast. Is also another mindset that I have. So like, just do. That's why I have like a planner to keep everything. But if anyone is going through any type of depression, the best way to overcome that depression is just be busy. If you have like a little time of, let's rest, then you'll end up being depressed. So if you have that, maybe I should rest. No, do something. So this is keeping you engaged with things and people rather than just a routine. Yeah, because you guys are people, right? And then I have like work, which is that I don't earn that much money, but like I have work. So yeah, and I definitely enjoy doing streaming, right? So but I don't know, like honestly, my dancing, first of all, I can't do guy dances. Like my goal was to do Stray Kids because, like I never learned a lot of Stray Kids dances. I just liked watching them. So I was like, okay, like when I go back to doing dances, one of the things I want to do, like what I'm doing right now with Twice of doing 10 Twice dances, was do like a little like Stray Kids dances of like and with my Who Are You or Mom Who Is Blah Blah series, right? Well, I've done their recent song Ceremony, and I was like, that's like not bad, right? I learned backdoor da 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 G da 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 da, right? That dance took me 3 days. So my Who Is content is just going through old K-pop songs that a certain or someone did. So I did SNSD, I did Wonder Girls, I did Amjongha, blah blah blah. Stray Kids came out at the cooking show, and I was like, I can do case 143, that what up, that I checked the dance again. I forgot. Like I have like the small bits, like small bits and pieces of it, but like to see the full dance, I was like, so chorus, go 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 go. 뭐 이러는데. So it's been quite a up and down journey. I'm like, I think I'm doing a good job of it, but then on the other side, I'm like, I I need more work. So to me, it just feels maybe like 70% of 70% of quality for every K-pop dances that I do. Yeah. Anyways, that's that. Oh, I've been talking fast. I talked for an hour and 15 minutes, guys, already. Can you believe it? Time flies by so quickly. Luckily, my baby's sleeping well. So I might have to wake him up again. But maybe I'll film K-pop dances. I'll have to see. Do I want to film K-pop dance? I have to film Twice's dance. I have to film Fancy, TT. I learned 우아하게. Wait, 우아하게 is na 따다 따다라라따따라. 아, 그거 봤어요. 그것도 잘하던데. 난 우아하게 만들어. 따따라 따란 따란따란 따라. 뭐냐? 따다따 야! 우아하게. Anyways, too much things to do. I should eat lunch too. Oh, today my cousin is coming over, guys, by the way. She is 30 weeks pregnant right now. 31, so I'll be doing that. Yeah, like uwa. So maybe this Wednesday I can do watch along. Or no, what if I do watch along while I'm editing? Then I can do Tuesday. Tomorrow, let's watch JYP. Then Thursday, Wednesday, I can do a review on it. Yeah, let's review on that and do a Nugu content. For K-pop girl group, guy group. Yeah, also, like, there's so many K-pop groups out there. So crazy. Should we start with K-pop Demon Hunter? 나나나나나나 yes or yes 따라 뭐더라 따따따라나나나. More and more. That's why I took more and more out. Maybe their 15th anniversary I'll add more and more. And yes or yes, but I picked the easiest one. I'm getting back to dancing, guys. I have to slowly get back to it. 둘 중에 하나만 골라 yes or yes. What else am I missing? Oh, really? I never learned strategy. But I don't plan on like learning dances while doing this 10-day K-pop Twices. I had to relearn 우아하게. It was very disgusting. Like exhausting. So, and then other things I wanted to talk to you guys about. Yeah. So actually, yeah. Anyways, tomorrow I don't know what time, but tomorrow I do, instead of watching I know you guys haven't watched K-pop Demon Hunter, but I do want to watch the JYP one because that's like 40 minutes. So I want to watch that one. So tomorrow, let's watch that, and if time, because they have episode 1 and episode 2, let's watch episode 1 of it. And that's on YouTube, so I can watch it with you guys. I'll have the English subtitles. And then I'll stream Wednesday. And then I might stream Friday or not. I'll let you guys know if I have anything. Maybe I'll do learning stock on Friday, because I've been enjoying. Did you guys hear about Intel? And Intel's stock's been pretty tasty recently. I told you guys to buy Intel. Disclaimer, please. Oh, is that Halloween? Should we do Halloween related content? Halloween related stock? Well, maybe I'll do Halloween. But I don't have Halloween outfit. Actually, I have maid outfit. Oh, I got a very weeb liking outfit for that. I'll think about Halloween. If I should do a party for Halloween. Yeah, but did you guys hear about Intel and what's the recent meme stock that happened that Mia told me? Beyond Meat? Horror K-pop playlist? Someone already did that. I missed it. So maybe... Yeah. One thing that's really unfortunate about doing K-pop related content is there's so many disclaimers, so many... I know, not disclaimer, DMCA, so many things that's blocking it that I'm like, oh my god. It makes me sedgy about it, that I can't do it, so... Pretty sedgy. But we'll have to see. Like, the only thing that's acceptable is shorts for now. Until they have disclaimer for that, or the DMC for that, then honestly, any K-pop content is gone. And that's one thing, like I told you guys about reaction content, is I really enjoy doing reaction. It wasn't bad, but like every time I finished editing it and uploading, then they'll be kind of like, you can't show this on YouTube because the video is unacceptable. They have DMCA about it, and it's like, so it was a lot of tedious work to do that. But yeah. Anything else? Anything else I want to talk about? I have nothing. Okay, chat. Then let's end for today. Baby didn't even wake up, but let's end for today. Or do I want to do my K-pop dances? No, I have to do other things right now. So let's end because I think the baby will wake up soon, or I have to actually wake the baby up, or else he will not sleep at night. But I'll call it a day today, and then I'll watch the JYP tomorrow. I will let you guys know kind of abruptly because I don't know when the baby will sleep. Like today he slept at 9. So that'll be something that I'll be doing, and yeah. So thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. I'll try to stream. Yeah, I'll do something. No, I have to wake the baby up. I cannot let him sleep too much during the day. See, he's been sleeping so well during the day. It's like good for me and bad for me as well, because that means I have to stay up all night. That's why my skin is doing so poorly. So anyways, let me go wake the baby up and have fun with the baby. But thanks for stopping by and hanging out with me. I'll try to have more fun things to talk about to you guys, and yeah, we'll watch some fun stuff tomorrow with you guys. It was fun. I had fun too. Bye guys.